Hey there, this is Matteo from Spotahome Milano, and today we're in Citta Studi, more precisely in via Pinturicchio, in order to show you a shared apartment with 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, kitchen, living room and several balconies, which is located on the 4th floor, is accessible both through the stairs and through this elevator that you have just seen passing by. So now, let's just go ahead and let me show you around. So the entrance to our apartment is just through these double doors, and as we walk in, we start finding some of the bedrooms on our right. So that's bedroom number 5. Bedroom number 4 and bedroom number 3 through this door. Here we have the shared living room, and on the left we have the kitchen with the access to the balcony. While turning around the corner, proceeding through this corridor, we encounter bedroom number 1 here on the left with the access to the balcony. The 2 shared bathrooms, so the main one and the secondary one. And here we have bedroom number 2. So we're just gonna quickly begin our tour with the bedrooms. Starting with bedroom number 1. They're all single bedrooms, all of them coming with their private keys, so you can lock your door for your security. In the bedroom number 1, we find this set of shelvings on the side of the large standalone wardrobe with its built-in mirror. There is a rack provided, as you can see, and double doors here with several shelvings and room to hang your clothing on the top. Some stylish lamps hanging from the ceiling, and just past it you can see the air conditioning unit, so there is one for each room of this apartment. Underneath we find a large desk with this stylish armchair and built-in drawers. We also do have a magnetic billboard here where you can pin your notes or photos. A nice lamp and a queen-size bed here in the middle of the room with its bedside table. This bedroom comes with the access to the private balcony, just through these French doors, and it is an interior one. It's just a corner balcony, and it is partly connected to the kitchen, which we're gonna see later on. Just wanna point out the beautiful view on this interior courtyard and this classic style building. The location is super cool, being so close to the Politecnico di Milano, the Leonardo campus, where you have the university as well as several facilities mostly related to the students. And here we find the first main bathroom, in which we've got a large sink with this modern mirror on the top with a light all around it. On the side here we have a little cabinet with some shelvings for your hygiene products, and at the bottom we find a washing machine. Just can't get it open at the moment, sorry. On the opposite end, we've got both of the toilets, the bathroom and bidet, some hooks here to hang your towels, and a spacious box shower here with its sliding doors. Hose is actually flexible too. Here in the corridor, we find this built-in cabinet where you can store the shoes. And just around the corner, we find a second and a smaller bathroom with a sink again and a cool lamp and mirror on top of it. Even here we've got the cabinet with the shelvings, and in this case we only have the factor. On the side of it we have a box shower with the sliding door again, and a little window here which provides some natural light and ventilation too. Underneath the sink we also have these drawers to store the towels. Well, here we have bedroom number 2, which again comes with its keys. In this case we have a single bed with its bedside table. On the opposite end we find a similar desk with a similar equipment. The air conditioning there on the top. Again we find the billboard, the built-in drawers and so on. On that end, just behind the door, you can see we've got a chest of drawers. Fairly spacious one. The built-in mirror, which hides one compartment, and double doors here, so still a very spacious wardrobe. And even this bedroom comes with a private balcony, accessible through these 2 French doors, one on this side and one on this other one. So this one is pretty much sharing the same view as the previous one on this beautiful, nice building. While the opposite side of the balcony is just facing this nice tree. So there's a beautiful curtain of green all around you. As for the public transport, we're 500 meters away from Piazzale Piola, where you have the underground stop of line number 2. And we're also walking distance from Lima, where you have the underground stop of line number 1. In addition to that, we find several bus lines, including the circular ones, 90, 91, and 93. Now here we have bedroom number 3, in which we have again the standalone wardrobe with a built-in mirror, the double doors in here with plenty of space inside, a bedside table here on the side of the queen size bed, and a large set of shelvings in this corner with some built-in drawers too. It's very stylish and handy. On the opposite side we find a desk, pretty much identical to the previous ones. And behind these curtains we have the French doors, which are connecting to a little balcony. In this case there's an air conditioning unit, so it's not really accessible, but it is still providing a lot of natural light and overlooking the exterior side in this case. So even here the air conditioning unit and private keys. Now proceeding with bedroom number 4. Again, private keys, queen size bed in the middle of the room, the standalone wardrobe on the left with a built-in mirror, the stylus lamp and the air conditioning unit up in that corner. Underneath the bedside table and the chest of drawers. One on this end we find a set of shelvings and the desk equipment. That's the remote for the air conditioning unit. And behind these curtains we find these luminous windows which are directly overlooking via Pinturicchio. So as you can see, it's a nice and quiet street, although being just a few meters away from the Citta Studi main campus. And now walking back towards the entrance, we have bedroom number 5, accessible through the door and with a private key. The bedside table on the side of the queen size bed, in this case on the pink tones. On the right we have the desk equipment, and in that corner we have a set of shelvings with the air conditioning unit on top of it. And behind these pink curtains we find a large set of French windows, which are still sharing the same view, so overlooking the street side. So as you have noticed, bedroom number 3, 4 and 5 are exterior ones. Over here we find a little chest of drawers, nice and handy, and identical standalone wardrobe on this end. So now we can continue showing you the shared spaces, which include here the entrance hall with the router for the Wi-Fi, some coat hangers and a full-length mirror on the right. In the living room we have a large and comfortable couch, some shelvings on the side, and this classic style piece of furniture with several shelvings and storage compartments. While through this opening we access the luminous shared kitchen, in which we've got a fairly large table with 5 seats. As for the equipment, here on the left we find first of all a large fridge and a freezer immediately underneath with 3 drawers. Everything is brand new, as you can notice. A microwave in here with some cupboards on the top. Plenty of space to store the food and kitchen equipment, both at the top and at the bottom. Some drawers here, which include a large set of cutlery provided with apartment, together with pots. Here on the side we've got the brand new oven and a modern induction stove right on top of it with its fan right up here. A set of plates and glasses, some more compartments here on the top, and in this cabinet we also find a rack to dry your plates after washing. In this large double sink, nice and modern, some room for the rubbish at the bottom, while here on the side you've got a large dishwasher. There's also some additional room for the rubbish in that corner, and through these French doors we access the shared balcony of the kitchen, which is connected to the one belonging to bedroom number 1 and still facing this beautiful interior courtyard. So overall a very stunning apartment, super large and luminous, very convenient if you're working or studying around the Citta Studi and Politecnico campus, with several facilities nearby, including shops, supermarkets, and the 2 underground lines, both the 1 and 2, just walking distance. And with this we showed everything, so thanks for watching and see you next time. Ciao ciao!